Ebusuafo me mo bibia akwaba. What to say didi ewo me background no. Fache me. We are very, 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 very sorry. But story we was me de bremo. When him say na watchwe we nipa baako a what trend ne pa Kufour. Na nini na ejina Kevin Taylor old videos na nyama whatever say ama a lot of the Gen Zs omo who say and the Kufour was wicked to JJ Rawlings because JJ Rawlings accused Kufour say Ghana Mratre say ex-president Nanka was say or enjoy privileges be Kufour ama JJ Rawlings enjoy those privileges. You bisa Kufour, we all saw the video. Kufour some more kind say JJ Rawlings kwa brochi Emma or can say no Kufour ni incompetent. Intiana one man enjoy those privileges no. Now I want you to understand say sadie no enya Rawlings pe any de no. In fact, Emra na me analysis mamoti as say Mahama nso ye ni bi. And today I'm going to show you the evidence. Okay? MPP4 Emra wo mode sadie na ye Mahama. What you saying? So obeti as say MPP. You see, and that's what I always say. MPP for nya NDC for a mama NDC for who they say yempem asem utrimo den. Like yempem asem ye bought NDC for utrimo den. Now so NDC omunya MPP for oh when your democracy oh when your kibima min kibi oh and there be and now first time we have subscribe and click the notification bell on so. Here is our latest news be about one sabeka. Corporate Logistica a vehicle management company wa Ghana ha. Na ejuma mo ye na very simple. Obi biara wa toka ediama driver da. Say onye sales man no. You know the stress you go through. Unnim ngrofo bebrede omusika hyesa ejuma ni mu a omunya hwe. Corporate Logistica say faka ne momo. Omo professional drivers a wo a ede cars no ebe momo. Omo we juma drivers no ebeye. Omo wi a omo abete kick off the drivers. Now what can ye odi and ye tia oka every month be I bet you aka 2 times. Maintenance eba omo abeye. Insurance be a waka ne hu bia no omo corporate logistica for enebeye. O twen de yen. Frɛ wo mo 059 8022033. Me bon number ni biom 059 8022033. Na unim oba bia wonim ka atwe a won frɛ the same number. Ejuma wo ho Emano. Now, Mesanso Kai will say the largest organ on the human body is the skin. Israel, the largest organ is the skin. You see, if you want to be accepted anywhere, for those of you who believe in the Bible, Abema what you say, Esther, na oyakwa, eno koko dane ohima. The ema Esther, ohini ni jene ho. Yede ni shedem Esra ni nku. Fine, Emma ne honam etija ohene ne hu na ohene ne ka say meya wo hema. The morale behind that story and they say if you want favor take good care of yourself. Obi hu no hu say o skin hu fe wo skin bi biato so smooth initially pa kono bepe wasem. Pe nku a o wrinkle body wrinkle a Osra anti-aging cream. Ebema sa nyamani ni nako. For Unity's Ventures 059-800-3891. Na onye delivery amount. Now, there is this letter. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama etroye edema President Akufo Addo in 2017, right? And this letter was copied to Otumfuo Seitutu. Now, for people who don't understand or people who will not understand, before I read the letter, let me give you the context of the letter. Now, something in Ane say, Ghana Mratre say president, in fact, Obi Babedane president, or mining a herneso, ni DDMU, ni light bill, ni water bill, baby obeda, ni security, o tu kwanya ko baby a, or mino and a herneso, you know? Or mining a behendeso. Now, Ghana Mratre say, Sinipa Krono or Babedane ex-president Krana, I was so mine so and a herneso. Patias here, own to me Mambedane ex-president in Yesa Afemiko Ye Jumadabi, or so mining a herneso into your money betianica and in a friend S. Gracia. If we are no mine up a bibia manada, or mino acquaint woman or mining a behendeso. Office or mining a bit bibia, that is the constitution of this country. Embra President Akufo Addo eba be dane president no. That time, baby ana Mahama ote Edan no team as president no. It was the same Edan and now team during Atamil's time as vice. It's now what na Edan ni mu ache. Yes, Edan ni mu na waba be wo ne mane ne nyama ne mani na nyi a omo ye familiar with sa Edan no. It's Edan no team as vice president. Sa Edan na na obeti or obeda na president no. Osi wo movie. Ka osi ye de ne ko baby. Na so osi wo movie. Sa Edan ni mu na obetena. Obaba dane ex-president no. Ena okohu President Akufo Addo no sre President Akufo Addo say, oh, as ex-president no, e was say wo pedan emame. Nanso mesrew, edan a metimu sisia no. E sa dan na metimu as vice. Sa dan na nso na me babetine mu as president. E hwa na memba nina mawo memba meni omu nina enyi ne nyamanti no mesrew as ex-president no. Me nyaya anka dan na wo de be ma me no replace na anka me de mentina ho boni bi enim President Akufo Addo e ka tre Mahama se mate wase tie o President Akufo Addo tie ase ma Mahama se o de wo kana nyansa wo mate ase anka ho na anka President Akufo Addo empese obeti ase a anka yo se ka tre Mahama but President Akufo Addo e ka tre Mahama se wate ase enya hwe Mahama ntina ho ena Mahama eji na supem say okay Akufo Addo ati ase dia metina ho me for tio me say President Akufo Addo na nka won pe a ke no ane so be ka tre Mahama say dabi baby e o se me mfa ma no na mema baby a opese otena na enye ho na mema watena Akufo Addo ti ase ma Mahama beti neni no na information yakwa kan tre MPP4 the nam radio station eno moka say hey Mahama we free so edan no mpeso be free mu ye be gidan na free nsem na MPP phone nam radio station eka se Mahama agi edan na boso mpeso be free baby a ote no they made it look like say Mahama pre property me wa President Akufo Addo one ne kasae ene Akufo Addo te na se tie no na ma Mahama o de letter we eba beto dwa. Let's read the letter. I say official residence and office. And the letter is dated Tuesday, January 10th, 2017. I say, Mr. President, official residence and office. I say, I refer to our agreement on the above subject matter and wish to inform you that I have decided to formally withdraw both requests to continue to stay at my current place of residence, number 3 Prestige Link, Cantonment, and also to use Bungalow number 6, 3rd Avenue Ridge as my office. Say office na me yusu. Any a dina metimu a me ne okasa ya woti ase se metumi yusu no sisi amare draw me yusu krabium. Dientia. I say it would appear that these requests threaten to mar the spirit of cooperation with which we, as co-chairs of the joint transition team, have managed the smooth transfer of power from my administration to yours. I believe that this controversy is absolutely not needed in these early days as your government settles into office. I say adie we in sembia I say media na ka minim say adie we e dia asomdwe beba. Ban sembia kokoso nsembia nkrofo kan asa adie we enfa asomdwe mba nti na media me twen me ho. Me ne wo as co-chair of the joint transition team. Ye nina ye nimde ye kan ye. Ye nina ye nimde ye pene so. Ende de nkrofo na radio so no mo kat asa de me ya kronfo bi. I say I do recognize that these are facilities that are conventionally extended to presidents that leave office. And I'm also mindful of the approval of Parliament of the Republic of Ghana on Wednesday, 4 January 2017, at its 22nd sitting of the third meeting of the fourth session. Say, eye Ghana mra enetre, se me babe dane ex-president a, e was say we pe baby mame da, e was say ye pe office mame. Ase ye man look it say de me na me de nibre agye nyama bi. I say, you will recall, Mr. President, that contrary to the erroneous impression created by some persons in government and the interpretation given to the formal letter submitted on my behalf by Mr. Julius Debra, this was a follow-up to an agreement we had on my choice of accommodation and office. I had never requested to purchase the property. Inti utie de ekwa. Nkrofo bi keka ase me pese me gye dan ne boss bi unim se enya sa neti me ne wo kasaye what yase I say my request is therefore humbly withdrawn me ana me ka say me na ka me pese me da baby a me wona enya hwe ma twe asan me mpebium. As always, my family and I wish you well in the endeavors as you strive to consolidate and advance the gains made by successive governments. Kind regards. This was signed by John Dramani Mahama and Osha Okopi Otumfo 82. It tells you, you see, you can literally smell or feel the pain in this letter. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or trauma President Akufo Addo. You can feel the pain. Ye no Ghana mratre say mama what ya say Ghana mratre say ex-presidents are binding also tua ne electricity bill, are binding also tua ne water bill. Ye no baby Mahama kokotena ne electricity bill ne water bill ye ntia. She this was an interview Mahama ye tie.
Said that you are a beneficiary of this system. In fact, the likes of Abronya DC.
The funny thing is that omo ntia Mahama bills entia Mahama sika monthly sika wo se wonya no omo ntia ma na nwie no omo kokotena radio so ekan say Mahama giga ne sika and as ex-president Grano or G millions of Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, they were not paying.
He quote some 15 million gratia that you were paid. That's an absolute lie. He says in 2013, 40 million was paid into my ADB accounts. I wish my bank statement was here. I'll show it to you, and then you look. After this interview, I have my 2013 bank statement. I'll let you look through and see if there's any 14 million payment. The only payment that was made to me by government, Accountant General, was my salary arrears of 230,000 cedis. That's all. In 2013?
In 2013. I'll show you that bank statement.
No ex gratia or...
No ex gratia. I was paid 230,000 as salary arrears in 2013. And I can call a group of you journalists. I'll show it to you first. And later, if you want, we can call a group of you journalists. Of course, I don't want to publish my bank statement, but I can put it before you and you look through all the payments and see if there's a 14 million CD payment. I didn't receive any such payment. And he also says that I receive privileges and perks since I left office in 2017 worth 15 million cedis. That is absolutely untrue. I receive only my monthly pension like President Kufour, President Rawlings was receiving until he died. That's all I get. The state does not pay my electricity bill. As we sit here, these lights, I pay the bill monthly. The state does not pay. Says they pay my electricity bill. It's not true. I pay the electricity bill for my house and my office. I pay the water bill for my house and my office. I live in my own accommodation, so the state does not pay me anything for accommodation. They haven't given me an office. I rent an office in East Cantonments. I pay the rent myself. I pay my own fuel. The state doesn't give me fuel. I pay my own domestic staff. I pay my own medical bills. I pay... And I need people to understand, say, Sanyama we ya Mahama wakano. And you say, Bia, Mahama, oh, Bibeka say, oh, na say, Onwane also utiada bio. Ghana mratre say, Oba wedane ex-president. Abiding in chia Sanyama we. You understand? Ghana mra say, Mahama bedane ex-president. And Obiaba bedane ex-president. Abiding ne also utia ne bills. Abiding ne also utia ne medical bills. Abiding ne also utia ne office. Ne bibia. But Akufo Addo was not doing it. And Mahama was paying his own thing. But Mahama did not even complain. Unlike J.J. Rawlings or Bob on Timbeka Sign, Mahama never complained. Inti, Obi Biara Obeka say, Adia, Kufour babe confirm ye no. Say, between Kufour and Rawlings pair. That is not the case. Because Akufo Addo did the same thing to Mahama.
My own air tickets when I travel. You know, I'm traveling tonight. I bought those tickets myself for myself.
So I just, just all that. And it still goes to the point. Me say, ye can't omo uphold democracy. Omo so Ghana mu e wo man we mu. A wo ji democracy di uphold democracy a the NDC. Because if send the MPP for dad and Crawford say NDC for a wicked, so if NDC decided say na komo be ye wicked kakra just about 10% of that wickedness MPP for their tun for 3 more. And MPP for na nkasa be feel say yes, this is wickedness. Be ya na NDC for si wo mo dia mo fanche. Oh ya dia yen fanche. De bia ya dia chesa. Ebusia, unim se won pese obenya diabetes, stroke, cancer, ana BP a ade ba ko pe na wo se wo ye ho adwuma. Eye wefu. E wo se wo ma wefu eba fom. Me a me ne mo kasei, emre bi bae. Mini unhu mefu a. Yes. And the same person me a me ne mo kasei, me a mefu eni. Na eye nyama miensa ena me yeye. Ene movie me from this to this. And me ho atome. Na wa wotie me se wo mpese obenya saa ya redom a me bo din ni na very simple. Enyama miensa na me dia throw book. Book no your friend your action plan for weight loss. Pe book ni bi na to. Ne bo nya den. 100 cedis pe. Se wo pe book ni PDF a metumi aseni ama e wo WhatsApp so. Uni makenkan ya don't worry. Book no ni twi video wo ho. Ne ever video nso wo ho. Ni na 100 cedis pe. Over thousands of copies of the book have been bought. Now we share every single day. Send your nkrofo efre me edamase for ensem a me kan wo book ni mu a ende asesa wo mabrabo na enya asem ketwa. Se wo pe book ni bi ato a 055 807 4986 055 807 4986. Oye Ghana ni na wa abrochire na wo pe book ni hard copy a eno ne se obekọ Amazon na wa search for book ni title Your Action Plan for Weight Loss by Sena Kofi. Inti o search title no na eba na wo to a ye be shipe e de abrel to book no na wo to book na me wa ha wanga sa beba bedamase me damu ni na ase